Talk to entry team. Move to any objectives and get as much control as you can. Mission is to secure and hold. ROE indicates that you can attempt to arrest the whole enemy team to complete your mission earlier. Remember, they're more valuable to us alive. Entry team, your backup has just arrived on scene. The suspects are capturing. There are no friendlies on the objective at this time. Get moving. Backup has just arrived on the premises. Entry team, your backup has just arrived on scene.
I'm bleeding! Need cover, reloading!
Entry team, be careful. Additional suspects are on scene.
I don't see anyone.
Surveillance reports additional suspects have just arrived.
Not so close.
Be cautious.
Suspect is KIA. Element is securing hot location. I don't see anyone.
High ground reports backup units and additional suspects are on site. There are suspects in the zone with your team. Hold this objective, boys. Keep the suspects from entering the premise. Be advised. We've got reports of reinforcements coming in from both sides. Entry team, we're close to failure. Get on the zone. The suspects are... We're at a stalemate, boys. Flush out the enemy. There are suspects. There are suspects in the zone with your... The suspects are... Hold it. There are suspects in the zone with your team. Find them. Entry team. Expect heavy counters. Be advised. Additional enemy contacts have arrived. Zone is contested. Reports indicate that your team is capturing the zone. Stay frosty. There are suspects in the zone with your team. Find them.
I don't see anyone.
The suspects are capturing. There are no friendlies on the objective at this time. Entry team, your backup has just arrived on. We're at a stalemate, boys. Flush out the enemy.
Come on now.
Control over the objective. Get to work.
Squeeze the trigger.
Entry team, your backup has just arrived on scene.
I don't see anyone.
Zone, the suspects have control over the objective. Zone is contested. Okay, entry team, we just need to sit tight. Entry team, we're close to failure. Get on the zone. Entry team, we're close to... Okay, entry team, we just need to sit tight. Objective. Entry team, we're close to failure. Reports indicate that your team is capturing the zone. Stay frosty. Reports new hostiles have entered. There are suspects in the zone with your team. Find them. The suspects are capturing. There are no friendlies on the objective at this time. Entry team, Stalemate, boys. The suspects have control over the objective. Entry team, we're close to failure. Hold this objective, boys.
Weapons out.
Keep the
Reloading.
suspects from entering the premises. Keep the suspects from entering the suspects are capturing an
Holding
objective.
position.
We
We're
need to get on
capturing.
that point. All units. Auxiliary team has arrived. Looks like the zone is contested. Expect heavy resistance from both sides. The suspects are capturing an objective. We need to get on. Backup has just arrived on the premises. We're at a stalemate. The suspects are capturing. Okay, there are suspects in the zone. Okay, entry. The suspects are capturing an objective. We need to get on that point. The suspects have control over the objective. Get to work.
Deploying flash.
Entry team, we're close. The suspect. Reports indicate that your team is there are suspects in the zone. We're at a stalemate, boys.
We're capturing.
Flush out the enemy.
Elements
Okay,
are
entry
securing
team, we
hot
just
lo-
need to
I'm
sit
deploying
tight.
CS.
Hold the objective. Zone is
I see a
contested.
grenade.
Expect heavy resistance from both sides.
Holding position. We're
The
capturing.
suspect. Nice work, boys. Keep it tight.
Friendly.
Backup has just arrived on the premises. Hold this objective, boys. There are suspects in the zone with your team. The suspect entry team report. We're at a stalemate, boys. Flush out the enemy. There are suspects in the zone with your. The suspects have control over the objective. Get to work. There are suspects in the zone with your team. Entry zone is contested. Reports indicate that we're at a stalemate, boys. Flush out the enemy. Surveillance reports additional suspects have just arrived.
Bang out.
Be cautious.
Oh.
Entry team.
Grenade.
Expect heavy counter resistance during your capture.
I see a grenade.
Entry team, we're close to failure. Okay, entry team, we're at hold this objective, boys.
Objective.
Keep the suspects from entering the premises.
We're securing the objective.
Surveillance reports additional suspects have just
Squeeze the
arrived. Be cautious.
Elements are securing hot location. Come on.
High ground reports backup units and additional suspects are on site.
Need cover. Reloading.
Hello.
Entry team, hold this objective, boys.
Holding to secure.
Keep the suspects from entering the premises.
Grenade. Securing hot location. Get down, guys. Grenade. I'm stunned.
Failure. Backup has just arrived on the premises. The suspects are capturing an objective. Entry team report. Entry team, we're close to failure. Get on. The suspects have control over the entry team. We're close to failure. Get on the zone. Okay, entry team, we just need to sit tight. Hold the objective. Background reports new hostiles have entered the premises.
Neutralized. Don't worry, buddy. I got you.
Outstanding work. Outstanding. I'll get you a case of
Sit
beers
still.
for that one.
I'm gonna get these
Entry
cuffs
team,
off.
great unit cohesion. Keep it up.
Weapons out. Reloading. I'm fucked up.
Be advised. Additional enemy contacts have arrived. Entry team, we're close to failure. Get on the zone. Reports indicate that your team is capturing the zone. Stay frosty. High ground reports new hostiles have entered the premises.
Tossing a flashbang.
Surveillance reports additional suspects have just arrived. Be cautious.
Squeeze the trigger. Come on now.
High ground reports backup. Zone is contested. Hold this objective, boys. Keep the suspects from entering the premises.
Holding position.
Entry team, we're close. The suspects are capturing. There are no friendlies on the objective at this time. Get moving. Be advised, friendlies are arriving for support. Additional units have just arrived on scene.
Okay, man, let's
The
do this.
suspects
Come
are
on.
capturing.
Gotta hold them
There
off.
are no friendlies on the objective at this time. Get moving. Entry team, you're back. Arrived on scene.
Oh,
We're at a stalemate, boys. Flush out. The suspects are capturing. There's suspects in the zone. All units. Zone is contested. Reports
Holding
indicate that
position.
your team
We're
is... Zone
capturing.
is contested. Expect heavy resistance. Control over the objective. Additional units have just arrived on scene. The suspects are... The suspect entry team reports indicate that your team is capturing the zone. We're at a stalemate, boys. Flush out the enemy. The suspects are capturing. There are no... We're at a stalemate, boys. Flush out the enemy. Be advised. Hold this objective, boys. Keep the suspects from entering the premises. Nice job, entry team. Suspect detained. Okay, entry team, we just need to sit tight. Hold the objective.
Location.
come on, we gotta turn this around, man.
We're at a stalemate, boys. Flush out the enemy.
Holding position. We're capturing.
We're at a stalemate, boys. Flush out the
Tossing a
enemy.
flashbang.
Hold this objective, boys. Keep the suspects from entering the premises. Reports indicate that your team is capturing the zone. Stay frosty.
Position. Holding to secure. I'm dry. New mag.
High ground reports new hostiles have entered the premises. Entry team, we're close to failure. Get on the zone.
I don't see anyone. Come on now.
We just killed one of their arrested. They'll be able to replace them. Entry team, be careful. Additional suspects are on scene. We're at a stalemate, boys. Flush out. Be advised, friendlies are arriving for support. Okay, entry team, we just need to sit tight. Hold the objective. All
We're
units.
capturing.
Auxiliary team has arrived.
Holding
Looks like
position.
new suspects
We're
are up. Entry team, zone
Holding
is
position.
contested.
We're capturing.
Expect heavy resistance from both sides. The suspects have control over the
Good
objective.
team, boys.
Get to
Yeah.
work. Reports indicate that your team is capturing the zone. Stay frosty.
Tossing a flashbang. Grenade! I'm hit.
TOC reporting. Additional operators and suspects have entered the premises.
Show yourselves. Stinger out!
Be advised, friendlies are arriving for support. Entry team, we're close to failure. Get up. The suspects have control over the objective. Entry, the suspect zone is contested. Expect heavy resistance from both sides. The suspects are capturing an objective. There are suspects in the zone. The suspects are entry team, we're close to. There are the suspects have control. The suspects, stalemate, boys. The suspects. Entry team, we're close to failure. Hold this objective, boys. Entry team, we're close to failure. Get on the suspects are entry team. The suspects are capturing. There are no friendly.
Dry! New mag in!
Entry team. Expect heavy. Background reports new hostiles have entered the premises. Be advised. Additional enemy contacts have arrived. Entry team. There are suspects in the zone with you. Entry team. Be advised, friendlies are arriving for support. Failure. Get on the zone. Zone is contested. Entry team, we're close. Zone. The suspects are capturing. There are no friendlies on the objective.
I'm bleeding bad! Need some help here!
Be advised, friendlies are arriving for support. Entry team, the suspects are capturing. Their zone is contested. Expect heavy resist. The suspects are capturing an objective. We need to get on that point. Zone is contested. There are suspects in the zone with your team. Backup has just arrived on scene.
I'm bleeding!
Zone is contested. Surveillance reports additional suspects have just arrived. Be cautious.
I don't see anyone.
Reports indicate that your team is capturing the zone. Stay frosty.
Element is securing hot
Be
location.
advised. Additional enemy contacts have arrived.
Flashing! Need cover, reloading! Fuck! They're throwing grenades at us!
There are suspects in the zone with your team. Find them. Okay, entry team, we just need to sit tight. Hold the objective.
I'm fucked up! Show yourself. Securing location.
Background reports new hostiles have entered. There are suspects in this. Suspects are captured. There are no friends. Additional units have just arrived on scene. There are suspects in the zone with your team. Find them.
Get down, guys! Grenade! I see a grenade!
Okay, entry team, we just need to sit tight. Entry team, just need to sit tight. The zone is contested. Expect heavy resistance. Okay, there are suspects in the zone. Suspects, all units.
Need cover, reloading!
Auxiliary team has arrived. Looks like new suspects are also present. The suspects are capturing an objective. You need to get on that point. Entry team, your backup has just arrived on scene.
Weapons out! Reloading!
This entry team, we're at a stalemate, boys. The suspects have control over the objective. Get to work. Entry team, we're at a stalemate, boys. The suspects are capturing an objective. We need to get on that point. Entry team, we're close to failure. Get on the zone. Entry team, be advised. Additional enemy contacts have arrived. High ground reports backup units and additional suspects are on site.
Need cover, reloading! Deploying flash! Grenade! 9 bang out! Fuck! I see the front grenades out!
Zone is contested.
Holding to secure.
Expect zone is
Securing the
contested.
objective.
Expect heavy resist. Hold this objective. The suspects are capturing.
Location.
Zone entry.
Holding
Zone is
position.
contested. Hold this
Securing
objective.
the
TOC
objective.
reporting.
Weapons out! Reloading.
Additional operators and suspects have entered the premises.
Get down,
Target is
guys!
affected by
Grenade! I don't see anyone. I'm stunned! Deploying gas!
Entry team, we're close to failure. Entry team. Expect heavy counter resistance during. Zone is contested. Entry team, your backup has just arrived.
Deploying
Reports
Stinger.
indicate that your team is capturing the zone. Stay frosty. Reports indicate that your team is. Be advised.
Weapons out! Reloading!
Additional enemy. Entry team, we're close to failure. Get on the zone. Entry team. Expect heavy counter resistance during. Be advised. Friendlies are arriving for support. There are no
cover,
friendlies on the
reloading.
objective at this time. Get moving. High ground reports backup units and additional suspects are on site. The suspects are capturing. We're at a stalemate, boys. Flush out the. Hold
In
this
position.
objective, boys.
Holding to secure.
There are suspects in the zone with your team. Find them.
In position. Holding to secure.
The suspects are capturing. There are no friendlies on the
Flashing.
objective. The zone is contested.
Throwing a 9-bagger.
Expect heavy resistance from both sides. Entry team.
We're captured.
Expect heavy counter resistance during your cap. Surveillance reports additional
Elements are
suspects have
securing
just
hot
arrived.
location.
Be cautious. We're at a stalemate, boys. Flush out the enemy. TOC reporting. Additional operators and
dry.
suspects
Move
have
back
entered.
in.
Okay, entry team, we just need to sit tight. Hold the objective.
Deploying gas.
Be advised. Additional enemy contacts have arrived. Additional units have just arrived on scene.
Stinger out.
Zone is contested. Expect heavy resistance from both sides. The suspects have control. Zone is contested. Hold this objective, boys. Keep the suspects from entering the premises. Entry team, the suspects have Zone is contested. Entry team,
Position. We're capturing.
expect heavy counter resistance during your capture.
In
Be
position.
advised.
Holding to
We've got
secure.
reports of reinforcements coming in from both sides.
Need cover. Reloading. Squeeze the trigger. Come on now.
Entry team, mission success.
Great work.